I said that playing minuet is much easier for me on the electric guitar. So I decided to break out my guitar. The eternal search for a freaking pick. I don't know how well it's going to pick up with the mic being like that. It's on a crochet hook that I've stuck behind the strings up here on the head. So, okay, just had to look, make sure I turned it on. It's been a minute. It's been a minuet. This is minuet from first to last, and this song I've been practicing ever since I was probably like 15 years old, and I used to be able to play it flawlessly. That's not so much the case anymore, but I'll give it my best shot and hope that this picks up well enough. I guess I do have pillows in the Afghan on my chair. Yeah, I need some practice for real. The song is a lot easier to play on electric. Like, way easier, at least for me, because I learned it on an electric guitar, not an acoustic. I'm still pretty new to acoustic, to be honest. And I just got this strap today, so I'm not used to that either. I know I'm making a lot of excuses. I'm just trying to, you know, yeah. I guess I'm just trying to make a bunch of excuses. And also, this pick is weird, and the light's in my eye, and I didn't eat a good breakfast, and what else? I could probably think of all kinds of stuff. I said that playing minuet is much easier for me on the electric guitar. So I decided to break out my guitar, electric, and hook up my amp. Um, I got a feeling I'm not going to play it great. So just more excuses, you know. I think the main one's going to be I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I am kind of sick. But I want to do it anyway. So let's see. Let's see how it goes. Get my pick. The amp is probably a little loud, but I can take care of that what the pros call post. That stretch right there from 1 to 5. I made it better. Sorry. But yeah, it's a 1 to 5 for that bridge or whatever you call it. Oh, that's a stretch. And whenever you're playing a lot and staying in practice, that's nothing. It's like it's not difficult to do when you're in practice. I really need to figure out where I want the guitar to be. Like I'm just getting the strap today. So and back in the day when I was really playing every day, all day, I never had a strap. I was really kind of just, going for it with what I had, which was a, what a, it's not an Ibanez. The company was owned by Ibanez. It wasn't BC Rich. ESP F50 electric guitar. I freaking love that guitar. And I do believe I gave it to one of my cousins when he was like 10, 11. So this would have been going on 15 years ago. And I gave it to him because he was interested in learning how to play guitar. We lived pretty far apart, so it wasn't a situation where I could be there and teach him what I did know. So I just gave him the guitar. It was when I was probably about 22 years old, 23. I know for sure it was when I was 23. So that would have been 11 years ago. And today he is a guitar player. I think he plays for his church. He's the sound design guy for a church up in Colorado. He moved from Texas to Colorado to be the sound guy for a church, and he plays guitar as well. And if I, contributed to that by giving him my ESP guitar, that would be really cool. We don't really talk much, not because we don't like each other or anything like that. Just the age gap is huge, and he's really into the church, which good for him. I'm not so much into church, so we just don't really cross paths very much. But if I ever get the opportunity to ask him, I'm not trying to take credit for his success or anything like that whatsoever. But if I could have contributed to it, I would really like to know that. That would be cool, I think. You know, because what else is life about? You want to have some kind of effect on the world, at least I do. And if I did contribute, it sounds like I would have or did have a effect on the world in that instance. I know I have an effect on the world in many places, and that's, like I said, that's kind of what it's about to me. Some of those are good effects, some of them not so much. I'll be honest about that. Um, as long as I keep trying and, just trying to be a better person than I was the day before, like to the best of my ability. See, now I'm thinking that's a big, I guess, I don't know what to call it, but if I try thinking about what I'm playing while I play it, I just can't play it. Even if it's something, that's memorized and I could tell someone how to play it just fine. But if I'm trying to play it and I start thinking about it, it all just crumbles. And that is something I've noticed not just with playing instruments, because same thing happens when I try to play piano. And well, like I noticed it initially with instruments because I try to do it as much as I can, but I get super frustrated with it whenever I'm trying to play music. So it became very apparent to me that this was a thing that's happening. And then I started noticing it all throughout my life. Like anytime I'm trying to do something and I'm thinking about it, that's a recipe for a disaster. It's like I have got to be in that flow state. Otherwise, it's just not going to happen. So, and being mindful kind of sounds like an oxymoron, right? Oxymoron kind of statement, but I have to be mindful to not think when I'm trying to do something. Like, that's the best way I know how to describe it. I used to be able to play all of the System of a Down albums from beginning to end. I can't remember any of it. I just played something that sounded like a chorus from BYOB. I remember now. It's not it. Maybe it's. You would think that would be drop D, but maybe it's not. Maybe that's where I'm messing up. If I could do a wicked pinch harmonic. I mean, you heard it, didn't you? That always sounded like a baseball getting hit to me. I mean, when you really pull it off, it's like squealing. It's so cool. And once again, I used to be able to do that. Oh well. Maybe I'll be able to do it again in the